Hey guys, so we are chatting on here a little different, but I still want to be sharing with you, I don't even know how many, but the mistakes I made in the beginning of my YouTube journey that caused me to not get subscribers, to not get views, and to not grow my channel. So I'm going to be doing my makeup during this as well, so bringing in something a little different. So let's get started. So I know we hear this all the time. We always hear, start your channel, just start and then, you'll learn on the way, which yes, I totally believe in learning and learning from experience. But if you start your channel with no plan in place whatsoever, you didn't do keyword searches, you didn't do thumbnail research, you didn't do SEO research, then you're going to be posting, wasting that time on making that video, filming it and everything, when you could have been doing that time to research and then film. Because if you post a video that has no SEO research, no thumbnail, no anything, and nothing from the back end to help your video actually be seen, then you're going to be wasting your time posting videos that no one will see and not grow your channel. You're going to get frustrated from having your channel up for such a long time and you're like, well, why isn't no one watching my channel? I'm like posting videos and that's what people say to do, but there actually has to be some reasoning to why you're posting, what you're posting, and SEO to that, so then your videos will actually be seen and not out in that big world of YouTube and all the videos that are on YouTube. So definitely have a plan in place, like have SEO research done. Make those videos off of the research that you've done. Don't make videos off of just random videos that you see or random videos that you think of to do, because as it is important to be creative, it's also important to have your video be seen. And it will not do that if you just start with no plan and you think, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna post and everything will be fine. I've seen so many channels, I've reviewed so many channels where people do that and then it's like they get 2 to even maybe 5 views on their videos and then they wonder why their videos aren't being seen, and it's because you did no research in the beginning and you just wanted to jump the gun and post videos. So that leads into my next mistake I did. Is in the beginning I did not post thumbnails. I did not put thumbnails on my videos, and that really hurt me too, because when you think about when you're on YouTube, thumbnails is usually the first thing you see on a video when you're scrolling through YouTube looking for a video to watch, or looking up a search term and then looking up that video after. And then title is the second. So thumbnails are so important to put really what you're talking about. Don't just put a thumbnail and no text. There should be text in it so people can read it and know what the video is even going to be about, because that's super important to get that message across right away in an eye-catching thumbnail, in colors that people can read, in fonts that people can read, and like an aesthetic so people don't think it's like really annoying with like 10,000 colors on it and everything is going everywhere. Unless that's your theme. Make sure you stay with the theme as well with your thumbnails, because that can help brand your channel. And with thumbnails, honestly, you don't have to think too crazy. You honestly don't even need Photoshop or those big company named programs to make good thumbnails and eye-catching thumbnails. I use Canva still, and I like that. Here's examples of my thumbnails. You probably saw it before you clicked on this video. And I did that on Canva without Photoshop, without a paid program. And then I've heard of PicMonkey, I've heard of some other ones, but I think Canva is the best because it has a lot of free resources on there, and just I like the interface and the program the best. Plus Canva can be used for many other things like channel art and all those other stuff, so it's really good to learn Canva. And they have set templates for you, so the sizing will be exactly the thumbnail that you need. My next one, like I mentioned a little bit, is not having keywords. Keywords is so important because, like I said, if you're posting a video, taking that time and effort in creating that video, editing it, and sometimes even paying people to edit it, and you're posting that video and no one sees it because you didn't put a good SEO-friendly title, no one's gonna see that. What I mean by that is having keywords in the title. So let's say your niche is beauty. So say empties video. That is a keyword that a lot of people search. You can't just be like, here's my trash of makeup that I got through this past year. Like, that is also very long, and there's not really any keywords besides like makeup maybe, but being able to put good catching keywords in your titles are very important. Also put them right in the beginning, because that also will help with your videos And that's usually what people see first too, because your title does get cut off on your titles, and then they get cut off even more when people look at them on their phones. So really bulk up your keywords right in the beginning, and if you have to have a bit of a longer title, make sure those big keywords are right in the beginning. And this kind of goes with thumbnails and everything, putting your video together at the end, as well as not doing keyword searches through TubeBuddy or vidIQ. Those are the two platforms I highly recommend to be able to see what videos are actually being watched, see what videos are going to be doing well on your channel, instead of, like I said, throwing out random videos that people probably aren't even looking up, or they can't find it because of the keywords. So doing research right in the beginning is super, super beneficial for you. I know that's not the most fun part of the YouTube world. I know it's fun to create the content and everything, but like I said, you don't want to waste time on creating content and no one's seeing it. I do have a tutorial on my channel of how to use TubeBuddy to do CEO research, so that is linked up above and down below, so check that out after you finish this video. My next big tip that I've talked to people who do like social media or like streaming on Twitch and stuff, and it's the same regarding YouTube, tell your friends and family about it. Like, do not be scared about posting it online and you're like, oh my gosh, people are going to judge me, people aren't going to like this. The people who are going to judge you, one, at least if they watch your video, you get another view, get watch time, and two, if they don't like it, they won't watch it, and that really doesn't pertain to you. So do what you want and post it on your friends and family, because I've had a lot of good feedback on when my family watches it or friends and everything, because a lot of times they're like, oh my gosh, I love your channel, you're so inspiring and stuff like that. So it's like, set yourself up for success. Don't try to just hide behind everything, and be proud of what you're making. Be proud that you're doing something different that isn't normal. Your feedback from it is actually probably a lot better than you think it's going to be. Yeah, another thing is that I wish I did in the beginning, which I didn't as much, which I've been doing a little bit more this past year and lately, is doing viral videos. Those help actually a lot with your channel to gain that traction, because like I said, it is viral. So a lot of people will be searching that, and that is why you need to be thinking and knowing how to do good keyword searches and knowing what keywords to put in your channel, so people are finding those videos first before other people get to it. Because like you know, trends, a lot of people jump on trends, so you got to get those trends as they're fresh and jump on that quickly. So I know sometimes people get stunted with, oh, I have to stay with the schedule and everything, or I have all these videos lined up, so like this trend won't fit in my schedule until like a month later when the trend isn't even relevant. So sometimes it's okay to push back other uploads and stuff like that to be able to get that trend video right on your next upload day. Because for example, I had this viral TikTok mascara, the Maybelline Lash Sky High one, and that one hit my channel really well. I got like 30,000 views on it already, and it's only been out for like a few weeks, and that's the one that's made me the most money on AdSense. So yeah, hopping on trends is really important. I wouldn't recommend hopping on every single trend, obviously, because there's a lot out there, but do what you can and do what's in your niche. Obviously, you're going to be burnt out if you keep looking up trend after trend and trying to do those all the time instead of actually creating videos that you also like. So definitely take that with a grain of salt. Do trends, but don't try to make every single video a trend. I'm gonna do my eyebrows right off this because it takes me forever, so we'll be just right back. So I'm back and I have a lot more tips. So my next tip would be stop the perfectionism. I know some people have literally not started their channels because they want everything to be perfect. They think they have to have the perfect equipment, the perfect lighting, and all of that stuff, and that is not true. I literally started on YouTube with my phone and the window. So you can literally do it with the cheapest stuff. Literally do it with your iPhone or your phone, because phones these days are honestly just as good as cameras. Maybe if you want to invest in something, invest into like a tiny little tripod, but you can even just like put it on a stack of books or something, or on a windowsill, something like that. So as I said too, like, you shouldn't just start willy-nilly. Start with a plan, but also start as cheaply as possible. You don't need the best mic. You don't need anything to start off with, just everything you already have. Another thing is trying to DIY everything by yourself. There are so many videos online telling you what works, what doesn't, and sometimes they contradict themselves. So I'm like, what is even working? So that is really what I wish I could have had the opportunity to do back then, which back then I don't think people even had courses or programs to be able to do. YouTube or anything. So I would have invested into a program earlier on to be able to learn really what works in the beginning instead of DIYing every little thing. So that's why it took me so long to grow. Next thing would be not believing in myself as much as I could. Like I said too in the beginning, I like didn't want to tell anyone, didn't want to post about it because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. And yeah, that really did not help me grow and everything. So definitely own it and believe in yourself that you can create something. And if I stopped believing myself, if I stopped YouTube, I would not have been monetized right now to this day. Another thing that really hurt my channel too is not really telling my story that much in the beginning. I was just so focused on posting makeup videos, posting videos that I thought people would like, but also people want to hear your story. They want to hear what you've gone through. They want to be able to resonate with you, like with your actual life, with stuff that maybe isn't always picture perfect. And I think that really helps you be seen more as a person too, and people create that relationship with you and your videos that they want to keep on watching. They want to subscribe. They want to follow you on every social media. And that will really help you being able to tell your story. Like I told my adoption story and that one got a lot of views, more than my normal videos. So it's like people want to hear your story. They want to hear how you're unique and they want to hear how they can relate to you. That makes such a much powerful YouTube channel than people just trying to follow trends all the time or people just posting random videos that they think they might do well or something. So like, tell your story. People want to know. My next one is being too unique. Like obviously being unique is really beneficial. Obviously do something that stands out, that is different, but if you're too unique, like I've posted videos where I'm like, get ready with me, throwback palette, and that got no views because yes, it was unique, but no one was even wanting to watch that. And just in my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this. So I thought that'd be a good idea to put that on my channel, and I soon found out that was not a good idea. But find something that you can do that's trendy, that is, I put my leftover hand eyeshadow stuff on here, but find something that is on trend, but put your own spin to it so it's still being searched for, it's still being wanted to be watched, instead of a random video that you think might do good, because that usually will not be picked up. And through that, I feel like no one can even find me because I'm posting like random videos that people don't even know to search for. I have a few more mistakes that I've seen people make that will cost you subscribers, all that stuff, is posting too much. That can also hurt your channel because if you're posting too much, you're probably gonna get burnt out if you do it like 3 to 4 times a week, and then your channel's gonna kind of dip and you're gonna kind of resent it and not want to post. So then that's gonna hurt your channel for not posting and not being consistent. And I think consistency with every social media, especially YouTube, is super important, but consistency can mean different things to different people. It could mean once a week, every other week, a month. It just depends on how much time you have to put into YouTube in the beginning. And to be totally honest with you right now, I still post once a week because I'd rather have quality over quantity and have my videos actually be seen once a week than barely seen twice a week. And so that goes along with it too. Like, don't post a whole bunch of videos just to post, or don't post consistently every week just because you feel like that's what you need to do, and just post random videos just to get them out there. I also did that, which, I mean, I did it a little bit strategically, but it would have been nicer to be able to have a more well thought out planned video to get out rather than some of the videos that I got out in the past like 2 years. So take it with a grain of salt. Like, obviously stay consistent, but don't post just to post and then have your videos get like 10 views because you just wanted a video out there. Because I'm going to tell you right now that when people take breaks on YouTube, or when you take a break on YouTube, like, I'm going to be completely honest with you, people do not notice. Like, I took 2 or 3 months off of Instagram posting consistently, and no one said anything. And I posted a photo when I was back. I never said I was back, but I just posted one, and no one was like, oh my god, where were you? And I feel like that's more for like the huge influencers and YouTubers and stuff. But if you're just starting out, like, and you need to 100% take that break to help you be able to still have the motivation and stuff to post, take that break when you need to, because like I said, people will literally not notice. So just putting lipstick on and then I'm done. So yeah, my main point and takeaway is start YouTube, but at least start YouTube with a general plan. Because if you go out there balls to the wall just posting whatever you want, you're going to get burnt out because you're not going to be seeing that growth that you want to be seeing when you're just starting out. Definitely comment below if you have any questions about starting your channel, any like concerns that you have that you want to chat about. I'm definitely all ears, and if you want to DM me, the best way to do that is on Instagram, so I see it right away. And I hope you guys start your channels. I hope you guys kill it up there with posting consistently on your channel, getting views, and growing your channel. So I also hope you guys liked watching me do my makeup while I tell you some tips, because this is going to be a new type of videos on my channel, so definitely stay tuned for those. If you have makeup requests that you want me to wear or makeup looks that you want me to do, comment those also down below. Please check out these other videos to help grow your YouTube channel right here on these cards, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.